What up? Welcome back to the Necro Zoo. I am Bones, and in this one, we're gonna do a collection update. Now, it's been a while since I've done one of these. Pretty much swimming in boxes all over the place. Need to get these opened up and put away, and also some figures are so I could start doing some other reviews. But let's go ahead and get into it. But up first, McFarlane News. Now, on McFarlane right now, Lobo, Superboy Prime are up for pre-order. I'm pretty sure up next is the Reverse Flash. And there's also a couple other figures on Walmart. You have the gold label Superman armor and the Azrael, like all chromed out. If you want to pick those up, go ahead and start getting your pre-orders. I'm kind of iffy on pre-orders because they do get canceled a lot, so I'm kind of trying to figure out which ones are better to pre-order and which ones are better just to wait until they're released. But the main thing I want to talk about right now is the King Shark thing. Now, I knew this at first. I started seeing the signs of it, but I didn't really, it didn't bother me, so I didn't really talk about it. And then also, now I'm starting to see people actually talk about it. And that, of course, is that the gold label shark was supposed to have the blood on the mouth. And when they started shipping out right away, we noticed that they didn't have blood on it. Of course, I have mine right here. I'm not going to open them until I'm pretty sure what's going to happen. But some people are blaming McFarlane or blaming Walmart. I'm pretty sure it's between Walmart and Warner Brothers. Because, of course, that's why figures aren't coming with guns right now, because of Warner Brothers. And it had to be between them and Walmart, who didn't want the shark with the blood on the mouth, even though he does have dismembered limbs with him. So, I mean, it doesn't really make sense. But some people are kind of mad because some reviewers did get the bloody version. And I don't think this is on McFarlane either, because I think they shipped those to the reviewers, which they usually do. They ship them early to them. And they were shipping the bloody version. And from that time until we started getting our pre-orders, that's when the decision was made to not have blood. Now people are talking about that they're contacting McFarlane and they haven't, got any word back, no statement. I think it would be really smart of McFarlane just to come out and say the reason why there was no blood on King Shark, because honestly, that is one of the reasons why I pre-ordered them, because of the bloody version. Even though it didn't really bother me as much, because I was like, well, I could just paint it and, customize it to make it a bloody version, probably even better than the one that they gave us. But now it's come to find out that people are starting to get a little bit ticked off about it. McFarlane should just come out and explain it and, fix it between the collectors and him. So, like I said before, it doesn't really bother me. I'm just happy to have the King Shark. But some people, they did spend their money. They did pre-order it because of the bloody version, the photos. And now they didn't get what they were advertised. So, we're going to have to fix that. But now let's go ahead and get into the boxes and the stuff that I've picked up. Now, Big Bad Toy Store. I pre-ordered this whole set. The Darkfather wave. The Wonder Woman. Death Metal Wonder Woman. The Batman. Robin King. And Death Metal Superman. Now, the reason I ordered these is because I'm going to put these in my unopened collection. So these are going to be preserved, unopened, mint in box for the collection. Now, I have been thinking of the original ones I bought, of repainting them. I did kind of start my Superman, just adding some some details. The boots have a lot of sculpt and buckles and stuff that are not detailed, so I've been working on that. And then the eyes, I had to fix the eyes. They were just too separated for me, but that'll be something in the future that I might show you guys. Now let's go ahead and show some other stuff. I did finally pick up the Flash for my Justice League collection. I picked up 2 cyborgs with the face shield. One to keep in box and one to open up. I finally got my hands on one of the Batmans. I also picked up the unmasked Batman. And I also received finally from Target my red and blue Superman. So these are all going to be for reviews. So I'll be opening up all of these and doing a little review on them. So pretty cool to finally get these. The Superman, I just barely received it this week, so looks pretty nice. Pretty cool. Now I do have the other figures, so these are added to that collection. Okay. Now this is Steppenwolf, also from the Snyder cut. And then GameStop, this is the Dark Side. Now I did get 2 of these. This one I got actually in store at GameStop, and the package is kind of beat up. So I'll be opening this one and keeping this one for my unopened collection. Now I just need the Armor Dark Side, which should be coming in from Target anytime now. But these will also get reviewed. Pretty cool. Now I've actually had this for a while, but I wanted to go ahead and show it. I picked up this, what is it, Covenant Spawn from Walmart. And then I picked up this big Mortal Kombat Spawn statue, kind of, not too sure. I haven't opened them up, so I haven't taken a look at them, but these will go to my McFarlane collection. Pretty nice to have them. Now I do have all the other versions of the original Mortal Kombat Spawn, the battle axe, the sword, the mace, and they're still in package. So I'll probably put this one up right next to those. And then one thing I picked up that I've always wanted, been on my radar for a long time, and I finally picked one up, and that is this old school Overt Kill. Really love this guy. I've always admired him, but I've never actually had him. I think this is Overt 3. But he looks really good next to the other big old school McFarlane figures. So, a really nice figure. I just wanted to get one before they're harder to get. I think in box right now they're like $100. I paid $50 for this guy. But really happy to finally have him. I've always liked him. I just never picked one up. But he will be going where I have all my McFarlane figures, like in a cubby that I have. Pretty cool. I also picked up, I think it's called, what is it, Legendary Heroes? It's like a toy line that I never really noticed. But it has this Ripclaw. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to start looking. Whenever I see one for a good price, I'll start picking up these old school. These aren't from McFarlane, but they're pretty nice figures. You have other stuff like Judge Dredd, Super Patriot, I think is the other. There's a bunch of stuff. They have that awesome Build-A-Figure, the Pit, but this is just, I got them pretty cheap, like $15. So go ahead and find them a space on the shelves. Really cool line that came out at that time. And of course, as usual, I did pick up a DC Universe Classics. Now, If you don't know, as I sit here on my wall, I have the complete collection of DC Universe Classics, all the waves from the first wave to I think it's 20. And I look at them every time I'm in here, you know, doing customizing or just reading mail or whatever. I could look at my DCU Classics, pretty sweet. Now, I've been wanting to pick one of these up for a while, but I've never found one at a good price. And I only paid $15, maybe like $17. But this is the Shazam. And I do have him up there in the collection, but the reason I wanted him is to customize him because there was supposedly going to be a version released where everything that's gold on him is supposed to be yellow. So it's more like a classic old school Captain Marvel look. But pretty happy to pick him up. Every once in a while I will pick up something from the DCUC that I don't have or that I want to customize. So be painting that guy. And now the last thing that I picked up, I've never had one of these, even though up there on top I have all my DC superheroes S3 figures. I have a bunch of them, the Bane, the Mr. Freezes, that awesome Batman figure, like the ultimate Batman figure, some Superman up there, pretty cool. And it's from that series. It's the Dark Side. Now, there is an alternate version of this guy where he's like a more black costume. But like I said, I have never owned any of them. So, really happy to finally pick this guy. I didn't pay too much for him. I think like 20 something bucks. So, he's really nice. Old school Four Horsemen sculpt work. Pretty cool classic Dark Side look, and he'll be going up there with his DC Superheroes brothers. Pretty cool. Alright guys, so that's it. Got a lot of stuff coming up, got a lot of reviewing to do. I'm still, you know, customizing every once in a while. But you guys keep hunting out there, keep collecting, keep customizing, and I will see you on the next one.